Yes, hi, my name is Yousuf Gargash. I'm 30 years old. I've received my first watch at the age of 18 for my graduation from my uncle. I've been solidly collecting since 2010.
Levels of fun.
I currently own around 45 watches. And yeah, it's one of those crazes, I guess. It's more like I wouldn't say a disease because that sounds too negative, but let's just say it's a passion, but an expensive passion. Let's put it that way.
Levels of fun.
I mean, I started, I think it was like 3 years ago. It was on Instagram, I remember. And I remember seeing a lot of the Camaros, the vintage Camaros, come out all of a sudden. Like every 3-4 posts, there's a Camaro popping up. So it's like, you know, kind of looks cool. I kind of like the cushion shape. I like the dial size. I like all of that. I was like, should I buy it? Should I not? So anyways, I ignored it after a while. And then I end up meeting a friend of mine, Shaheen, bless him. This guy really was he was kind of the start for me to get into Heuers. And I remember we went for a vintage collectors gathering in Abu Dhabi, and it was at I remember it was at the Park Hayat, Saadiyat Island. And we gathered with a nice group of people. Got, I think, around over 120, 130 watches that were lined up on the table, and everyone was like talking about their watches and collections. Super cool. And I remember Shaheen had a few Camaros on him. I was like, oh, do you mind if I see them? He's like, yeah, sure. So he showed me the watch. I loved it. And I placed it on my wrist. And I was like, oh, I'm in love. A month and a half later, I bought 6. So.
Levels of fun.
Heuer has a very interesting history. You know, like, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not into cars. I'm not into, race cars and everything. But the fact that they're integrated into that, it actually makes me more interested about cars now. I mean, I won't go buy a vintage car right now, but I'm still kind of new to this. But there's just so much knowledge, so much history behind every watch that like a vintage Heuer has. Like the reason why it came out, why did they do it this way, why did they do it that way, this, and this, and this. And honestly, I kind of like that. I've always loved history, so this was like putting two passions of mine together. So I kind of really liked it. So, and here I am, like an extravagant amount of watches later, here I am.
Levels of fun.
Well, I asked this question to a lot of people. Do you have kids? If they say yes, how many? They say 2, 3. I always ask, do you have a favorite? It's always hard to really say which ones are my favorite. I mean, yes, I do have ones that I'll wear more than others, but I try to give all my watches wrist time.
Levels of fun.
I'm currently wearing this is the new Atavia that came out. I mean, I got this in July, if I'm not mistaken, before I traveled, because I had to go for the meeting for this event. And I said, okay, I might as well buy it. And it was at that time, there was only one piece left here in this boutique, and I ended up buying it. And it came with the leather strap first, so I changed the leather strap. I got the bracelet, funny enough, from Paris. It's a great watch, really. I mean, you can't really go wrong with it. I mean, date window, chronograph. I mean, the aesthetics is beautiful. Hour bezel. Then you have a triple register, inverted panda, which FYI, I love inverted pandas. I actually made a post on Instagram, save the pandas. Funny enough, I actually had someone that was like saving the panda enthusiast, an actual saving the panda, follow me. I was like, okay, we'll go with that.